announcement has taken the nuclear watchdog by surprise. The Islamist regime claims it has developed a hypersonic missile. This has forced many to wonder exactly what's going on. This seems to have also caused a fair bit of alarm. The internet reacted. Why? Because hypersonic missiles cannot be taken lightly. Let's first understand what these missiles are. Hypersonic missiles, like traditional ballistic missiles, can deliver nuclear weapons. They can fly at more than 5 times the speed of sound and reach all the systems of anti-missile defense. The missiles are highly maneuverable and can change their course mid-flight. So far, only China and Russia own these missiles, while several other countries, including the United States, Australia and India, are still developing these sophisticated weapons. Now, the ability to launch such maneuverable missiles at hypersonic speeds gives any country considerable advantage. They can evade just about any defense system currently in use. While there are some ground-based radars that can detect hypersonic missiles, they're not enough to give adequate warning of an attack. Following Iran's claim, the IAEA head Rafael Grossi expressed concerns during the COP27.
They said they're not going to be able to give warning, right? Because you think these missiles are so quick. All right, so that comes with the day of the Lord coming as a thief, because you're not gonna know, because these missiles are gonna take off and get here so fast. You know, you're not gonna have time to warn. America's not gonna have time to warn. All right, so that's why we warn you guys now. All right, about these missiles. All right, and about the day of the Lord, because this is leading up to the day of the Lord. These missiles. All right. Let me actually get that real quick. The day Lord cometh as a thief, because these missiles, as you heard the lady say, these missiles are very quick, and they're hard to detect on the radar. It says 1 Thessalonians 5 and 2, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahushua shall come as a thief in the night, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. All right, upon them, as trial upon a woman with a child, and they shall not escape. All right, so see, this day of the Lord is coming as a thief. All right, these missiles are hypersonic, so they can't be detected as a regular missile would. All right, these things are moving 10 times the sound as the speed of sound. All right, so it's gonna be a tough time when these things get shut off. I got this. The Lord make it the waster to destroy. Slakia. This is Isaiah 54 and 16. It says, behold, I created the smith that bloweth the fire, that bloweth the coals, Salakia, in the fire, that bringeth forth the instrument of his work. All right, this is an instrument of Yahweh's work, of the Lord's work. He says, I've created it. I've created the waster to destroy. These missiles are to destroy only, and to destroy only America. All right, these missiles are primarily for the downfall of Babylon, to destroy this wicked kingdom and all these cities in America, including everything in America, to New York, to California, to Texas, to all the way up to Canada. All right, this place is going to be totally, and it's going to be a lake of fire, as the book of Revelation describes it. But these missiles are going to be the downfall of America, because they're not going to be able to be detected. If you see the movie Interceptor online, if you could search up Interceptor, you could search it up and watch that movie. It gives you a quick glimpse of just how Americans, like they made movies of how they try to intercept the missiles that's coming, but they don't have the technology to stop a hypersonic missile. So, but these missiles are what the Lord calls the waster. All right, let me read it again. It says Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I've created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth the instrument for his work. All right, this is the instrument. Those missiles are the instrument of his work. It says, I have created the waster to destroy, saith the Lord Yahweh. So these missiles are to destroy America, all right? And they're already built, all right? So that's why we warn you. before the day of the Lord cometh, because it's gonna come as a thief, and it's gonna come when you don't expect it. Let me get that in the days of Noah. Same as the days of Noah, because that's how it's gonna be. When Noah warned the people of the flood that's coming, they didn't believe him, and they got overtaken by the flood. Now we, as watchmen, we warn you about the day of the Lord. And it's going to be the same way. When we warn you guys, it's not, a lot of people is going to get destroyed and get caught up in this fire, because they're not going to think that the flood, so to speak, or the destruction is going to come. It's going to be in the next generation, or 20 years from now, 40 years from now. No, this thing is at hand, all right? Matthew 24:37, it says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be, all right? For as in the days they were the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage, until the day Noah entered his ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall the coming of the Son of Man be. That's the same way Yahushua is going to come back, all right, with fire, all right. So we have to stay. Let's stay. Watch, for you know not the hour, because a lot of people is not watching it in these times, or watching the news. They're so caught up in other things. It says Matthew 24:42. It says, watch, therefore you know not that for you do not know what hour your Lord is coming. Yahushua is coming. We don't know, so we must. The only thing we can do is watch, and watch, and look in the Bible and see what times are we living in, right? So it's important to be watchful in these times. But the Lord is on his way back, returning, because day after day, these things are ramping up. Prophecies are coming. Everything you read in the Bible is coming to pass. The wars, rumors of wars, famine, disease, all of this stuff is happening. People fighting against each other. This is the times that you have to stay watchful, and you don't want to fall asleep and be ignorant, because the Lord says we do not know the day or hour, but he's coming when peace, and people scream peace and safety, and suddenly destruction is going to hit this place. All right, so we must be watchful and be like the 5 wise virgins, not the foolish ones who didn't bring oil, and the Lord came in the middle of the night. That bride came and they wasn't even prepared. So we must prepare ourselves for the coming of the day of the Lord Yahushua. All right, we must prepare ourselves for persecution, prepare ourselves to not take the mark, prepare ourselves for the day he returns. All right, but with that being said, I want to say shalom. Catch you on the next one.